What's good, y'all? It's your boy Soufla Splash here, and I'm back, baby. I'm back.
He's back. You should not have come back.
I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but we were moving. I started college again, and things were really, really busy. But now things are slowing down a little bit. The holidays coming up, so I figured I dedicate my time back to doing videos and making stuff. And 2020 is all about doing, not talking about it. So I figured I'd get a little early on 2020 and start pumping out my videos. So making more videos, dedicating time to it, and getting it done. And we're gonna start off with a bang. As you may know, Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker just came out, and what I figured I'd do, since I have Disney Plus, I would watch all the videos, the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and the new ones, both leading up to me going to the movies to see the last one, and to give you my thoughts on each movie. And this is coming from someone who's not a Star Wars fan. I didn't grow up on Star Wars. I'm not in love with Star Wars. I haven't even seen all the movies. I've seen A New Hope. I've seen the original trilogy all one time, a piece. So don't have no real history with the series. Don't know all the little Easter eggs and whatever. Like, even watching these movies, I don't know which version I'm watching, the original or the extended cut or the director's cut or the George Lucas cut or whatever. So I have no idea about any of that. So I figured I'd come for a fresh take on it from the outside looking in, give my honest feedback on the movies, and yeah, let's jump right into it. Without further ado, let's get to my review of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Watching A New Hope, and I've got to say, no surprise, this movie is really good. Like, the characters are good, special effects are good, and the movie overall is really, really good. It's a good starting point to the series. It's a self-contained story that works on its own, and then in context with the other movies, it still makes sense for the most part, which I think is a really good quality to have from a movie, especially in the beginning of a trilogy. Just like Batman Begins, you start off with something small, and then this whole new world opens up to you, and I love movies like that. So he's a farmhand, as you may know, and then he gets thrust upon this bigger galaxy, this bigger world, and you're meeting all these characters and people and stuff like that, and you see the wow and wonder in his eyes, and cool stuff is happening, cool fights and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good. The one thing I did notice watching this movie is that they're very lucky. Lucky things are happening to them. What do I mean by that? Let's explain. So, first of all, they get lucky because they leave the ship that Darth Vader is attacking without no one shooting them down. If you're attacking a ship and you see a jet pod leaving the ship, shoot it down. I don't care if there's life forms. You shouldn't be scanning for life forms. You should see, oh, it's leaving the ship. Shoot it down. But I understand it could be Princess Leia leaving the ship or somebody with the plans, and so I get it. Okay, but still lucky. Also, they go their separate ways, and then they get kidnapped, and they could get by the Sand People, and they get auctioned off or sold right before Uncle Baruch shows up. So that, oh, they got these two new things, and here Uncle Baruch's here to buy them. Very lucky. And then the red R2 unit just gets malfunction right when they're leaving, and not like later on when they're already back home or whatever. So then they have to force to fix it. But no, he malfunctions right in the beginning. Then R2 and C-3PO get back together again. Not only that, it's extremely lucky that the people who bought the R2 unit after that lucky circumstance, they know Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, how lucky is that? Out of all the galaxies and all the Earth and all the world, you flew into mine. A whole bunch of lucky stuff like that was happening, and it doesn't make the movie bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just interesting. And then, of course, the last shot when he shoots the stuff in the Death Star and blows it up. And I understand he didn't use a computer, he used the Force, and he felt the Force, and he was practicing. Okay, that makes sense. It's still a lucky fucking shot. Even Han says it.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Another thing I noticed in this movie is that Luke is kind of a dick. He's kind of a dick. When his aunt and uncle die, he comes and he goes, oh my God, they're dead. And then he tells Obi-Wan, I want to be a Jedi. There's nothing for me here. And then he moves on. When Obi-Wan dies, it crushes him to his core. Like he's like all sad and like, I wish Obi-Wan was here and if only Obi-Wan could see this. And at the end of the movie, when he runs into Princess Leia again, he says, "Oh my God, I wish Obi-Wan was here." What about your aunt and uncle? You don't wish they were here? Didn't they raise you? I understand he didn't want you to be a Jedi. He didn't want his life for you. But damn, your aunt was always supportive of your dreams. Damn, you don't think you should give them a shout out? He'll talk about them for the rest of the movie after they die. But Obi-Wan, because he trained him on the Jedi ways, now all of a sudden he's your one and only master. He's the only person you can remember, which I thought was a little weird. But nevertheless, besides that, movie's really good. The acting is a little, the famous Luke line, "Oh, and your power converters," like real funny. Every time I watch that line reading, it was hilarious. The acting's really good. Harrison Ford's really good in it. Carrie Fisher, of course, R.I.P., very good in it. Luke Skywalker, my boy Mark Hamill, the Joker, of course, really good in it. The character's really fleshed out. The action's really engaging, even though I knew what happened. The last scene when they're flying the jets or whatever they're called, the TIE fighter. Are they called TIE fighters? I don't even know what they're called. They're fighting the jets and they're trying to shoot the thing and Darth Vader's coming after them. I'm like, it's really intense. I know what's gonna happen, but it still was like real intense and real like edgy to see like, oh my God, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna make it? Which is a testament to how good the movie is. Yeah, so story's good, characters are good, action's good, the lightsaber battles was good. Movie's really good. I'm excited to see what happens next. It's one of those movies that like, it gives you enough to be like, okay, that's a complete movie, but then it also is like, I can't wait to see the next chapter. I know the next chapter will be good because now he's in this world and what's gonna happen next. So I'm very excited for the next movie, Empire Strikes Back, which everyone says is the best movie in the whole Star Wars canon. So we'll see how I feel about it. That's been my review of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Come back tomorrow where I do Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. Peace.